So, I was trying to get into the Christmas spirit, and I lost my book. So, I thought about a little Christmas. Rest ye murdered gentlemen. Who's hurting Christmas in Rudolph? It's supposed to be a Christmas town filled with Christmas all year round. And twice a year, in the middle of summer and in the middle of December, they get in the Christmas spirit and prepare for tourists to come to their town and stay in their hotels and shop their little souvenir shops and Christmas presents and Christmas ornaments and stuff like that. But something's gone wrong this year. And by the way, welcome to the D. Louise book series. I'm Christina, Kristina. This is where I read books, talk about books, no special effects, no theme music, none of that fancy stuff going on here. And we've got a very large group of characters, so it's going to take a while. I should really break out my spreadsheet. But there's quite a few characters, and it's going to take a while to learn who the core are. So we've got Mary and her parents. Apparently her father was mayor of the small town years ago, and people still treat him as mayor, and the current mayor is not pleased. He feels like he has to compete with the history, the reputation of Mary's father. He has to compete with that, and he's not living up to the town's expectations. And Vicki is her best friend, and she owns a little bake shop next door. And Jackie works for Mary, and she's not like Paige in the... Well, Paige has got her own issues in the Elliot books. But Jackie's got her some issues. She's got these dreams of the world in New York, and I don't know if she's grown up enough to face that kind of stuff yet. And she's got a boyfriend named Kyle, and they're having this big parade, and the tractor's supposed to pull her float, and she's supposed to win first place, but because there's this rule, and I don't know who made this rule, but if you're not in the parade, you can't qualify for the awards. And the tractor that was supposed to pull her float breaks down. And later we learned that it was sabotaged. So because it was sabotaged, she didn't get to do the float in her normal position. And because she wasn't in the parade as she was supposed to be, she was disqualified for winning all those awards. Then they're having an evening party. And this reporter's in town, and he's going to do a whole special article on the town and write up all the wonderful stuff it's supposed to be on for a travel magazine. And Jackie's got her head in the highlights and the towers spotlight. She's got these visions of being famous and wealthy, and Kyle, her boyfriend, is like, and he's not too pleased about the whole situation. So they have this big after party, and the reporter takes tons and tons and tons of pictures for his magazine. He's going to write up the story. He's going to do all this stuff. And then later, he's found deceased in the park. And Mary's got a dog, by the way. And I don't like the fact that she keeps her in a cage all day. I understand why she does that, and the reasons are explained. And I know a lot of people who do that. I don't like it, but I know and I understand the reasons why they do it. That's why I have cats who's always doing cute things when I'm on camera, and I'm not capable of showing them on camera at this junction. Smoke. I see you over there. being all cute and getting in trouble. At least she could do is do it on video. So we've got Mary and her mom and dad, and Casey the best friend, and Jackie the person that works for her, like I said, with her head in the clouds, and then Kyle's her boyfriend. We have George Mann, the farmer who was running the tractor that was sabotaged. Russ, we're gonna have two love interests. I can see it now. Russ Durham is the editor-in-chief of the Rudolph Gazette, so he might be a good detectiving assistant for her. We don't know yet. Alan Anderson is the toy maker, and he's the other love interest, potential love triangle situation going on there. Then we have Sue Ann Morrow, and she is running for mayor, and she will do anything in her power to become mayor. Maybe even, I don't know, sabotage the town so she can come to the rescue. I don't know. This just thinking. There's a couple of different people. The reveal is a big reveal. But, and our new detective, Miss Simmons, she makes appearances every now and then. I thought she'd have a more pronounced appearance. She doesn't. Mary spends a lot of time with Vicki, and they spend a lot of time concerned about the bakery because the gentleman was killed with a poison cookie. And it seems that someone had to have known him quite well to be able to poison him in that particular way. And no one else that ate those stack of cookies was sick, so something's going on there. And then there's a nearby town that's competing with Rudolph for Christmas patrons, and I think it's Muddle. And they pull some stunts too, publicity stunts, to try and get some tourists to come over by them instead. So there's your little, it's Who Killed the Nigel, the reporter, the whole book. And then someone is sabotaging, causing no more serious damage, no big issues, but they cause little incidents throughout the book. Some hot dog stand catches on fire, but just a small part of it. A garbage can catches on fire, doesn't attach to the house or anything. A small item in the toy shop goes up in smoke, but the rest of the shop is just fine. Maybe some smoke damage. So there's all these little sabotaging events going on too. So, and then there's all the stuff in Mary's Christmas shop. I love Christmas shops. Don't you like Christmas shops with all the ornaments and stuff? We should have the mystical tree up soon. But anyways, it'll pop up maybe in January. But so, I've invested in this series. I'm not sure what's going to happen next, but we'll see. So it's Rest Ye Murdered Gentlemen. We Wish You a Murderous Christmas. Hark the Herald Angels Slay. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Dying in a Winter Wonderland. Have Yourself a Deadly Little Christmas. And A Sleigh Ride Together with You. And I haven't seen Oh Holy Night yet, but we will get to that too. We'll find that one. So here's a little bit of Christmas in the middle of the month. We'll see what happens. But put these back in order now. So it's just there's a lot of characters to get used to. A lot of characters to learn about, learn who your core cast is, so that you know who the extras are, whatever. There's a lot of stuff going on. And I don't like the fact that Mary's folks don't believe in celebrating Christmas, but it's also her father's birthday, so he gets gifts and no one else gets gifts. It just that irks me. There's a few items in here that irk the life out of me, but they're small and insignificant. We can probably let them go. So, Rest Ye Murdered Gentlemen, Book 1. Have a good one.